Good evening, everyone. I'm really excited for tonight's episode. Welcome to What Matters with me, Erica Elita. And today I have on a special guest. Well, all my guests are special, but I'm really, really excited about having her here with me today. Her name is Amanda Hamer. She is a chef. I met her actually a year ago. So 1 year ago, yesterday, I was at an event and I saw Amanda's table, which you'll see on screen. And what really captured me about this lady, I mean, one, she's stunning. She herself is visually stunning, but it was her energy. There was a confidence without arrogance. You could feel the passion that she had towards her food. Her table was spectacular. As you could see, just how she arranges her food is incredible. And the name of her catering company is Edible Bliss 11. And just looking at the food, you can clearly see that it looks exactly like that. But what also fascinated me about Amanda was the fact that she was a Black woman that was a chef, which isn't something that I encountered a lot. And throughout the last year, I have been Facebook friends with Amanda. I have seen her at one or two other events, but it's her energy, her positivity, her willingness to share and to teach. And that's why I'm so honored that she chose to be here with us today. Another thing to me that's very special about Amanda is with her extensive knowledge of food and preparation and presentation, which is huge for me. She's not condescending. She's not arrogant. If you guys remember recently, there was a clip on a major talk show, daytime talk show, about cleaning chicken. And there was a Black lady there that was really fascinated that people were buying this new packaging of chicken where you could just unzip it and plunk it into the pot. And a lot of people were very thrilled about this, but she questioned it. Don't you wash your chicken? Like, isn't there like a process? And that started a huge social media debate. And what to me was amazing is that I'm scrolling through my feed and I see Amanda has taken the time out of her day to do a Facebook Live, to do a video teaching people how to clean chicken. And there was no judgment. There was she was not condescending. She just took the time out to show someone how to do something they may not know how to do. And to me, that's what is special. That is what is tremendous. And that's what makes her stand out, is her willingness to share. So after the break, I will welcome on Chef Amanda Hamer. She's here today. We're going to talk about a lot of things, what it's like to be a woman in this industry. She's going to teach us how to make an amazing raw vegan treat, which works perfectly with the fast that I'm doing that's coming up. And we have many more topics. So I'll see you soon after the break.
Think you have what it takes to bring value to the community? The TCN TV network is expanding and now accepting TV show proposals. Here's an opportunity to build celebrity status and become part of an elite group of community advocates that are focused on building, strengthening, and empowering our community in a positive way. Are you interested in embarking on a new adventure? TCN TV is searching for people interested in opportunities to change the conversation and pave an unforgettable legacy. If you feel you have something of value to offer, send a written show proposal to shows@mytcntv.com.
Are you retiring smart? Make your home's equity work for you. With your home's equity and our 30 years of experience, the Retire Smart Properties team can help you achieve the quality of life you've always wanted. Our services are 360 degrees. We'll give you advice, take care of staging and selling, and help you find the perfect home and community to transition to. It's time to enjoy the retirement lifestyle you deserve. Visit our website today to learn how you can use your home to retire comfortably. The Retire Smart Properties team, powered by RE/MAX West.
And welcome. We are back with Amanda Hamer. Thank you so much for coming.
You're very welcome.
I'm really, really pleased that you took the time out to come and stay with us today. So let's start at the beginning. What I would like to know is, you've been a chef for how long?
I've been a chef for over 25 years. I started cooking when I was 13 years old.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, so like I'm sure you get a lot, it's surprising that you've done anything for 25 years because you look about that old.
Thank you.
So you started cooking when you were 13, right?
Yes.
And so what was your journey to becoming a professional chef?
Well, I started at 13 at the Sheraton Hotel, and I loved it. And I continued on, and then I went to George Brown College, where I learned classical cooking. And then from there on, I just self-taught myself, and I just loved it. So I started infusing different cultures, my mother's culture, which is from Guyana, and my father's culture, and just stuff that I've learned and tasted throughout the years. Mm-hmm. I stuck with it. You know, I just can't see myself doing anything else. You know,
that's how you know you found
it's my passion.
It's your passion,
yeah.
And it's very obvious from the way you set your tables to how you present your food, and even if you look through her Instagram, if you watch her Instagram and you scroll through, every time you see her image in front of one of her creations, she looks so satisfied. Like, you look truly satisfied. So you can really see that she's doing what it is that she's meant to do, what her calling is, and that must be just incredibly satisfying.
It is so satisfying, and the other thing is too, people eat with their eyes first.
Yes,
you know?
Presentation is
key.
It's key. It's so important, and I mean, and you are the whole package. I mean, even in your chef suit, you said you have something planned. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. She didn't tell me what it is yet, but she has a
Stay
new
tuned.
concept. Yes. For her chef jacket.
I do.
So
we do.
Yes. And so you have a partner in this.
I do. So what I've done recently is I met this girl. Her name is Sarone, and we were together at DW Alexander, and we just noticed that we are so in sync with everything, and so we decided to collaborate our names, which is, her name was Shakur Bliss, or Shakur Cupcakes, and mine was Edible Bliss. So we're like, why don't we just merge the names together?
Right.
So we've done that. We've started a catering business, and
that is amazing. And I did see you recently catered an event for Karen Carrington.
Yes.
And I really wish that I had taken the video from that, because the table is it's really a feast for your eyes. Before you taste Amanda's food, you're already relishing it because it's so well presented.
Thank you.
And it's elegant. It's almost like you don't want to eat it, but we won't go that far. So tell me, now going through, you said you went to George Brown?
I did. Yeah.
Were you the only woman in your class?
No, there was many other women, but I was probably the only black woman there.
Okay.
Well, at the time, a child, not child, but young woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so did you feel that there was extra difficulty for you, or were you accepted and welcomed like everyone else, or how did you feel the reception was?
I felt the reception was okay, but I feel like when people see me, especially when I was younger, they underestimated me.
Right.
You know, like what can she do? And then when
Right.
I do my stuff and they're like, oh, okay, I shouldn't have underestimated her.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it may have to do with the fact that you're a petite woman.
Exactly.
You probably, I mean, you still look younger than you are, so then you probably look,
Yes.
even underage. So
Yeah.
they underestimated your
They
ability.
do all the time.
Okay.
And then I just blow them away.
Yeah, constantly, consistently. So, as I said, I've seen you at events. I've gone through your social media. Your creations are spectacular, to say the least.
Thank
You do desserts. You do meals as
Food,
well.
yeah.
What is your favorite? What's your passion of your passions?
I do like desserts, and I love infusing different styles and flavor that you would never ever think to mix together.
Right.
I'm doing a gig for Dion Bishop. It's coming up, and she wanted me to create a Caribbean flair. So I'm doing like a spiced carrot cake with some guinnap and
Okay.
some,
Oh,
you know,
wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
carrots
So
and.
and if for those who don't know what guinnap is, go ahead, explain
Well,
it.
yeah, I guess different countries call it different things.
exactly.
My mother was from Guyana, and she called it guinnap, and then I think, do some people confuse it with lychee, or is it two different
Well, you know
fruits?
what? I think that there are people who do look at because they do look a lot like
They do,
lychees, right?
yeah.
But there is another name, and if whoever's watching, if you are from a different island or you know the different place, what different people call them, please comment.
Yes.
Because you say things and then people, they're like, oh, we call it this, and they're
Yeah.
familiar with it, but it's not called by the same name. Now, speaking of exotic ingredients and as you said, you like to merge things, you like to meld things. And to me, that's what's really exciting about your food. There's a tremendous difference between a chef and a good cook. A good cook can cook what they know very well. They are trained, I guess, in that dish or those few dishes. But a chef can be given any number of things
Absolutely.
and be able to pull them together because they understand how food works.
Taste palette.
Taste palette,
Yeah.
exactly. So that's a completely different level of training.
Mm-hmm.
And you were kind enough to send me a clip from a from a
Oh,
show that she
boy.
was on. So Amanda was a participant, a contestant in the Donut
Showdown. Yes.
Showdown. I keep wanting to call it a challenge. So the Donut Showdown, as you know, on all the cooking shows, they have channels, they have different, and now they're getting very specific desserts and so forth. And Amanda got to participate in the Donut Showdown. So I have a clip that I'd like to show you. So Nisha, if you would play the first clip for us, please.
Cinnamons. I don't know why I can't say it. It tasted like mango to me. Oh, wow. So I decided to put it into my dough. Keep looking at the time.
So that was, now I'm going to put her on the spot, and she's not going to love me for this, but you know what? I don't know how to say it either. So that was the first time that you had tried a
For cinnamon? I don't know.
persimmon?
Persimmon?
Persimmon? I think
It
that's
looks
what
like a
it's called.
tomato, but it tastes like mango.
Right? And what I loved about that clip is that and you saw the delight, you saw her
Yeah.
eyes light up, and I could hear the gears in her head turn. What am I going to do with this? What does this go with? How? But she was delighted. And what I also loved about that was that you were so quick and easy to admit, I don't know what this is. I've never
Yeah.
experienced this.
Yeah.
And this have helped you tremendously in what
Absolutely.
you do.
Yeah.
Being open to new ingredients and admitting what you don't know so that
Exactly,
you could
yeah.
learn.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about persimmons?
I actually like it. It's
Yeah?
different. Yeah. It makes me want to branch out and try other exotic fruits that I've never tried before, because there's so many.
Exactly. There's so many. I love going into different grocery stores because you get to see things that you've literally never seen before. And so, Anisha, would you play the second clip for us, please?
30 minutes remaining in this challenge. All right.
30 minutes. Okay, you need to rush. You need to hurry. Girl, just stuff it.
Here, hit me. Just testing the ingredients.
It's not thick enough. I'm not happy with it. All of these are stuffed, right? This one doesn't.
Wait, no, then no, that one's.
Oh, come
then I gotta
on,
do that
G.
one.
Fuzz, man.
So, Amanda, tell us a little bit about that
Oh,
clip, because I got
man.
to watch the whole show.
Well, that clip, we had like zero time to make like 20 dozen. I don't know why.
20
Yeah,
dozen?
they made us make like 15 to 20 dozen donuts. I guess it's just the pressure that I don't know, but I stuck to the theme, but there was an edamame one that I had to make, and I forgot the drizzle on it, the sweetness, and the judges ripped me apart.
Yeah,
They were like,
I
my
did-
donuts are ugly. They're like, I can't believe that. It looks like a monster, and I was so embarrassed.
But what I found interesting about that clip is that obviously you were not happy with your partner because they had dropped the ball several times.
Yes.
And as a woman in this industry, I think as a woman in any industry, do you find that your anger is perceived differently?
Oh yeah, no, who's she? Queen Bee now? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
My anger is just, it's always taken a different level, different way. I don't know if it's because I'm a black woman, but yeah, I do find that.
Yeah. So, and then at the end, like, do you have contact with this person that you were in the show with at all, or have you ever heard or seen from them again?
We spoke about it because he actually was the manager at the place I was working at the time. So
Oh,
he actually
okay.
didn't know anything about donuts. And to be honest, when they asked me to be on the show, I had never made donuts before.
Really?
No.
Wow.
So I learned quickly, and so we were both kind of new, but his one job was just to watch the oven to make sure the donuts came out of the proofer. And he flopped on it. So when you see me dropping F-bombs, I apologize, but that's why I was dropping the F-bomb.
Okay, so when we get back from the break, Amanda is going to teach us how to make a raw vegan treat, which I'm really looking forward to because I need to have more vegan stuff in my diet. We'll be right back after this break.
Think you have what it takes to bring value to the community? The TCN TV network is expanding and now accepting TV show proposals. Here's an opportunity to build celebrity status and become part of an elite group of community advocates that are focused on building, strengthening, and empowering our community in a positive way. Are you interested in embarking on a new adventure? TCN TV is searching for people interested in opportunities to change the conversation and pave an unforgettable legacy. If you feel you have something of value to offer, send a written show proposal to shows@mytcntv.com.
Are you retiring smart? Make your home's equity work for you. With your home's equity and our 30 years of experience, the Retire Smart Properties team can help you achieve the quality of life you've always wanted. Our services are 360 degrees. We'll give you advice, take care of staging and selling, and help you find the perfect home and community to transition to. It's time to enjoy the retirement lifestyle you deserve. Visit our website today to learn how you can use your home to retire comfortably. The Retire Smart Properties team, powered by RE/MAX West.
Okay, you guys caught us off guard. As I told you, Amanda is a perfectionist when it comes to the presentation of her food. So what was funny is I can't go too far from the mic, but right when we started, she was just trying to fix the carrots right here that were on the front. So that's what you caught. It was too funny, and she had to restrain herself. So Amanda, tell us, first of all, don't these look completely appetizing? Like, This is amazing, and they smell really good. I can't wait till they get smell vision because you guys should be able to smell this. This will bring the cooking networks to another level. So, is it okay if I stand up, Anisha? Yeah, I'm good. Okay, great. You just cut off the top of my head. So today, tell us what we have.
So these are raw carrot cakes,
Oh.
little carrot bites.
Carrot bites,
And
raw
yeah,
carrot
so
bites, okay.
it has carrots, unsweetened coconut, coconut flour, or you can use almond flour.
Okay.
It has dates in it, maple syrup, or you can use agave syrup.
Okay.
It has hemp seeds, flax seeds, and chia seeds, which are all like antioxidants. They're all power foods.
Okay, yeah, those are all really, really good foods
Yeah.
to consume on a regular basis, and then to have it in such a pretty treat, guys. Honestly, she said it's raw, and I cannot understand why it smells so good because I associate smell with cooking and like heat, but
Yeah.
these smell amazing.
Well, it does have a bit of nutmeg and a bit of cinnamon there.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it and I'll tell you how it tastes. Don't worry, I got you guys.
And then on top it has like I think that's 70% dark cocoa, dark chocolate.
Yeah, I love dark chocolate. It's my favorite. I'm really not a fan of milk chocolate. I'm not the biggest fan. So, I have gloves. We're going to give this a whirl. She's going to show us how to actually make them. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, actually, the one I'm going to show you is a lemon chocolate macaroon.
A lemon chocolate macaroon.
Yeah.
Now, you guys can go and share this video and tell people that not only am I entertaining, I provide a lot of nutritional value as well. So, what do we have here?
Right here in this bowl, I have some millet. So millet is like, these are actually cereal puffs, and
Okay.
it's just an alternative to Kellogg's Rice Krispies. or-
Okay, let
yeah.
me just show. So
It's
this
healthier.
is millet. I don't
Yeah.
know how well you can see it. Guys, this is my first show that I'm doing, moving things around. I will become an expert at this, but work with me here now. So this is millet. Can I show the
Yes.
package?
Yeah, and this one is a protein. It's a pumpkin protein.
Wow.
You can put that in your smoothies, desserts.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, just 1 teaspoon or 1 tablespoon per day or
Mm-hmm.
twice, and that gives you enough protein. Let's see, it
Oh,
gives
really?
you about 1 gram of fat. It gives you about 10 grams of protein.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, and I guess we'd find that at the health food store?
Yes.
Okay,
It's about
perfect.
$28 for the tub. So here I have some almond flour.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to add that to the bowl.
Okay, and almond flour is obviously better for you than
Then wheat.
wheat. Okay.
Yeah. And then I have some shredded unsweetened coconut.
Okay. So the sweetness is going to come from the
From-
agave? Okay.
From the agave or the maple syrup. And don't get Auntie Jemima, please. Just get the real
That's not
stuff.
maple syrup. It is table syrup.
Yeah.
There's a reason why the packaging is very specific. There are words on it. So, for example, if you see something and it says peach drink, it is not peach juice. That's why it says drink. So yes,
Exactly.
not
That's a good
yeah.
tip. Yeah.
It's really pay attention to the wording because they're telling you a lot. So table syrup is exactly that. It's table syrup. Whoops. You're
And
okay.
you're going to do about 1 tablespoon of this stuff, the good stuff,
The good stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's our
protein.
protein. Okay.
Pumpkin protein powder.
Ooh, it looks so good, guys. I really wish that I could zero in on it more for you. Hold on, I'm trying to see what you can see, but it's really, really pretty. This one? Okay. So, as I told you, I'm getting my cameras proper, guys.
And then for some lemon extract, you want to, for some flavor, just put like 1 or 2 drops of this stuff. Okay?
So, Amanda, you're a chef. Do you measure?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do sometimes, but with this recipe, I'm just winging it.
You're just winging it? Okay. Because I know there are some, like when I ask my mother for a recipe, she says put enough,
Yeah.
and then add more and other vague measurements that
Yes.
only she knows in her head, right?
So then that was vanilla extract or vanilla essence.
And for everybody watching, if you really do want, well, I'm sure you do want the recipe, I will be posting it in the comments
Yeah.
underneath the video, so that way you'll have it. Or you can always message Amanda.
So this is agave. So I'm just going to probably put about 1/4 of a cup.
And what exactly is agave?
Agave is a cactus. It comes from a cactus plant, and
Okay.
it's good for diabetics.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't raise your blood sugar as quickly as refined sugar.
Okay. And it comes from a cactus.
Yeah, it's a cactus plant, and this is organic.
Okay.
Okay. Then I forgot this, but I usually put almond butter to kind of
Almond
help
butter.
bind it together. And then you just mix it up, and then you put some lemon zest. And you can. The thing about this, you can add so many different things to this. Mixed nuts.
Okay. I'm really
chia
interested to
seeds.
taste the texture and how it goes, because it does look like one of those things that you can add to knowledge of ingredients and how they work together. That helps tremendously, right?
Exactly.
And
Can
so
you smell the lemon?
I can. How long does chef school take?
I did the 1-year course.
The 1-year course,
You
okay.
could do the 2-year. Yeah.
It smells really good. It smells nutty. That's the almond flour that I'm smelling.
Yeah.
So it smells nutty, and I smell the lemon.
So then what you would do,
I would eat it now. It smells like cake.
what you would do is roll these into balls.
Okay.
And then you would freeze them.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
set them.
You freeze them and set them. Okay.
Yeah.
And then how long does it take to freeze and set?
Probably 4 hours, or you can do it overnight.
Okay.
Yeah.
And these are like good for a snack,
Exactly.
parties,
Exactly.
so forth and so on. So what I will do is during the break, I'm going to roll them out and we will taste these. But before anything else, I would really like to try one of the
those?
carrot
Yeah.
ones, right? So now this one here is,
So you'll notice that it's not very overpowering sweet.
well, like I said,
Yeah.
it smells nutty. And it has my favorite on it, chocolate. So this is carrot. This is the same as this, except it has carrot in
Carrots,
it, right?
yeah.
Okay. Mmm. I knew I wouldn't be disappointed. So, now, this is just bad hosting, but this is very tasty. It's not super sweet,
It's all natural sugars.
but it's sweet. But it's not that, it's a different type of sweetness.
Yeah.
That you don't, it doesn't have,
Not overpowering.
that's
Yeah.
it. It's not overpowering. Great texture. There's coconut in here, right?
There's a bit of coconut too. I
That's the
love
unsweetened-
coconut.
Me too. I love, if you do not like coconut, don't eat by me. I'm putting coconut in
Yes.
everything. But what I like is there's different, sorry guys, this is actually really good. There are different flavors, textures, and different levels. And that's what I think, that I guess would be a way I would describe your food,
Yeah.
is it has different levels.
Yeah.
It hits different notes, you
Yes,
know? So you
yes.
start out with this taste, and then this comes in behind it. This is really good. Now, I personally would add more chocolate to that. Just a me thing.
You can dip the whole thing in chocolate, so it can be like a truffle. Yeah. Next level.
Yeah, and this is why I think this woman is just one of the best chefs I've ever made. This is delicious. Now, this is a raw vegan treat. That's what you had. Oh my goodness, the chocolate is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I have to find out what brand it is. This is really good. I'm going to stop eating on camera because it's so impolite, but this is absolutely delicious. So we have the carrot one here, and this is the lemon one, and you can change these to suit your personal taste.
Yeah.
Add your chia seeds, add whatever other
Sunflower seeds, pumpkin
sunflower seeds,
seeds,
pumpkin
yeah.
seeds. And that's how you get your nutrition. Like, you know, it's adding a little bit of stuff into other things that's really gonna to bring you to that other level of
Exactly,
good nutrition,
yeah.
right? That's another thing that I've noticed in your posts, and I've noticed you speak about, even though if you see some of the images of Amanda's, especially her desserts, they're over the top, delectable. Even the pictures alone are tremendous. And funny side note, I saw, because I follow her, I stalk her on social media. I was following her on social media, and she made a post saying that someone had messaged her and said, you know, oh, you should stop
He said that basically he said I should stop taking other people's work, stop taking things out of magazines or on internet, and stop posting it on my page. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's basically said I was taking other people's work and taking credit for it. And I was like, no. And me, like a fool, I'm arguing with this guy, and I said, you know what, let him just think what he wants to think. But then I sidetracked, and I was like, you know what, that's a compliment. That he thinks that my food is magazine worthy.
And it is. I mean, again, I invite you, please take a look at Edible Bliss 11 on Instagram or on Facebook, and you will get to see some of Amanda's work. It is absolutely tremendous, and again, visually stunning, but also so tasty. And those levels of taste, I see mint, I see strawberries, I see different ingredients. So I think that we can learn so much with you in terms of experimenting and trying different things. Now, when we come back from the break, she surprised me with this. So this is as new to me as it is to you. I've known for like a day or two. But Amanda has a tremendous story to tell about, I'll tell you when we get back from the break. We'll see you soon.
Stay tuned.
Think you have what it takes to bring value to the community? The TCN TV network is expanding and now accepting TV show proposals. Here's an opportunity to build celebrity status and become part of an elite group of community advocates that are focused on building, strengthening, and empowering our community in a positive way. Are you interested in embarking on a new adventure? TCN TV is searching for people interested in opportunities to change the conversation and pave an unforgettable legacy. If you feel you have something of value to offer, send a written show proposal to shows@mytcntv.com.
Are you retiring smart? Make your home's equity work for you. With your home's equity and our 30 years of experience, the Retire Smart Properties team can help you achieve the quality of life you've always wanted. Our services are 360 degrees. We'll give you advice, take care of staging and selling, and help you find the perfect home and community to transition to. It's time to enjoy the retirement lifestyle you deserve. Visit our website today to learn how you can use your home to retire comfortably. The Retire Smart Properties team, powered by RE/MAX West.
Think you have what it takes to bring value to the community? The TCN TV network is expanding and now accepting TV show proposals. Here's an opportunity to build celebrity status and become part of an elite group of community advocates that are focused on building, strengthening, and empowering our community in a positive way. Are you interested in embarking on a new adventure? TCN TV is searching for people interested in opportunities to change the conversation and pave an unforgettable legacy. If you feel you have something of value to offer, send a written show proposal to shows@mytcntv.com.
Hi everyone, we are back, and Amanda's rolling, and we're gonna talk. Now, this actually was really surprising for me. So when I had asked Amanda if she would bless us with her presence on the show, and she so graciously accepted, we were talking about, obviously, what we were going to speak about. And Amanda sends me a picture. She just, inboxes me this picture, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, oh, this lady's cute. I wonder who it is. And literally. And Anisha, if you would show the picture in the, yes, there we go. So Amanda sends me this picture. And as I said, I was like, oh, she's pretty. And she's like, that's me.
That was me at 180 pounds.
Right. So didn't even recognize her. And when you see the one that's side by side, if you have that one, Nisha, with the before and after, she's like, oh, I have it before and after in the same dress.
Yeah.
So there she is, before and
Am I
after.
allowed to say boobs?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I had huge boobs, like double D boobs.
Right. And as you said, the before and the after. So I found it very interesting that this woman that makes these delectable desserts and is around food
Every day of my life.
every day of her life, 24/7, cooking in huge quantities often, must cook for herself as well.
Yeah.
And you lost all this weight. So let's start at the beginning. How long ago was that?
That was 2008, and I've managed to keep the weight off ever since. So what I did was, because I woke up one day and I just wasn't feeling well. And I just started to take certain things out of my diet. So I kind of switched my diet from white pasta, white flour, dairy milk, all that stuff. I took that stuff out of my diet and I felt tremendously better. And then I noticed the weight just fell off. So I did it for health reasons, but then the weight came off too. So then I got introduced to amaranth, teff flour, all these different alternative things, and it stuck with me.
Okay, sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
Amaranth is
Amaranth. Amaranth is an ancient grain. You can use it to make like cakes. You can make breads. It's just like flour,
it's
but
like
it's
flour,
not
okay.
wheat. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you took out dairy, you took out anything white. that's
Refined sugar.
Refined sugar.
Yeah.
And you just noticed the weight started to fall off.
Yeah. And that became my lifestyle. And even though I cook I cook like mac and cheese with like 3 types of cheese, Gruyere and cheddar and all that stuff, I still, for myself, I'm disciplined enough and I don't eat that stuff. I just eat healthy for myself.
Right.
Yeah.
And so you must taste your food.
Oh,
when you
absolutely.
Cook it. You
Yeah.
taste everything that you
I have
make,
to,
right?
yeah,
You're
yeah.
not going to present anything
no,
without
no.
it passing your palate. But I
Exactly.
just find it amazing that, so the temptation is not there?
Sometimes, like right now I feel for fried chicken, but we're not going to go there.
Okay. And so do you ever, for those who are trying to, I was going to say for those who are trying to lose weight, and that's something that I think is really important, is your why you want to
Yeah.
do it. And as her weight loss was incidental. It's just
Yeah.
that she wanted to be healthier and she happened to lose the weight. And I think for people that are thinking about, cutting back and losing weight, you really have to delve into why you want to lose it.
Yeah.
Because real reasons last longer, basically. And if it's for your health, if it's to feel good, and not necessarily to impress a particular person or group of people, I feel that this lasts longer, right?
Absolutely. It was for myself and just to be around longer, to play with my kids, and when they wanted to go swimming, I'd be able to keep up, So yeah.
Because I look at the picture and maybe I'm biased, but the before pictures of a very attractive woman. Like,
Thank you.
I don't look at the picture. It's massive difference. The first time I saw it, I didn't even know it was you. I was like, oh, who's that pretty girl? But it's not as though you were unattractive. It's not as though you were not appealing. It's just that.
But to be honest, I wasn't 100% comfortable in my skin, and clothes didn't fit me the way I wanted it to. When I was down, whatever, I always just eat sugar.
Right, emotional eating.
Yeah.
That's something that, funny enough, one of the reasons that I have delayed the fast is because Amanda was coming on today, so I knew she'd bring good stuff. And we have a big carnival happening this weekend in town and so forth, so I know there'll be a lot of visitors and guests and things that are a bit out of the norm, and it's important not to set yourself up for failure.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
And during the break we were talking about that as well, about people being very extreme when they're trying to lose weight.
Going cold turkey you should never do. And what I did was, when I took sugar out of my diet, refined sugar, I substituted with alternative sugar, and hence the reason why I use agave. There's xylitol. There's different types of alternative sugar, coconut palm sugar, and they all do taste different. But your palate over time gets used to these things, you know, and they're a lot healthier for you, you know.
It's interesting because we were talking about sugar detoxing and what happens when you abruptly cut all sugar out of your diet.
Yeah.
And the people around you are not safe.
No.
They are not safe. You will become very
Yeah.
angry. You have no idea how strung out on sugar that you are.
Yeah.
And I actually 3-4 years ago, I did a sugar detox with a group of ladies, some ladies that were on my team. And one lady had told me, she's like, you know, by the third day, I had to just sit in a dark room by myself and tell my children
Yeah.
to leave me alone. Like, don't
Yeah.
talk to me. I'll hurt you. And it's really that serious, guys. It's not a joke. Like, as much as you think you're not addicted to sugar, purposefully take it out of your diet for a week and you will see quickly, one, how many things you can't eat that are just no longer
exactly.
available to you. And two, how much you are affected by emotionally and physically.
Yeah, you sit in the corner, you cry when you can't have sugar, and
it's not
yeah,
a joke.
yeah.
Whoever's out there watching thinking, oh, these two women and they're emotional.
No,
Any big dude out here, try it yourself. You will see how strung out you are
Yeah,
on sugar. You
yeah.
cry, you get headaches,
yeah,
you get the shakes.
insomnia.
Mood swings.
Yes, that's a big one for me. That
Yeah.
was a big one. Yeah.
It is real. So I suggest always when people are going to make, and it's not about a diet, right?
No, it's a lifestyle change.
These are not just buzzwords. These aren't just cute words that we use, you know.
There's a reason why I look like I'm 30.
You know? Exactly. And all these foods that we eat emotionally, they feel good for about, until they reach about here.
That's true.
Until it reaches about here, and then as it starts to go down, you mentally know that you did not make the best choice for yourself, but then also physically,
Yes.
you know, the bloating, the aches, your joints, and so forth, and that's the reason that I'm, you know, resetting myself.
Yeah.
For me, and you could help me out with this, Amanda. One of my biggest challenges, you know what the Daniel fast is?
No, I haven't heard of that.
Never heard of the Daniel
No.
fast? So the Daniel fast is, it's based in biblical principles. And to break it down to easily, it's basically you eat nothing that had a mother. So nothing that ever had a parent or had eyes, if you want to look at it like that. So basically no dairy, no meat, you know, so forth. But then also something else to take out would be white everything.
White everything,
flour,
yeah.
pasta, everything. I don't even suggest white onions at that point. And it's just like a good blanket rule. But
Yeah.
what I find is that, especially at breakfast time, everything we eat is bread-based.
Yes, that's very true.
It's
Everything from breakfast, lunch, and dinner is bread-based.
bread
It's
and meat
carbs
based.
and just heavy. And, yeah.
Yeah, bread and meat based. So what are good alternatives to bread? And I love bread. I love bread, the hot white bread.
I know. Well, what I used to do is I make fried bake. My mom calls it fried bake because she's from Guyana.
Okay, or fried dumpling.
Fried dumpling, yeah.
Very fried bake.
Amaranth flour, coconut flour, arrowroot flour. You mix that together with some water, some oil, whatever, and some spices and herb, and you fry it like a bake. And so you're not getting the wheat.
Okay.
You know, so there's alternatives.
Okay, so really, so then it would be to use different types of flours.
Yes, yeah.
From other sources.
Even teff.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then you'll still be able to get that
That
bread feel.
feeling, exactly.
Which I think is a huge part of the
Yeah.
addiction, right? It's
is.
how it feels
The
and
texture
how
in your mouth, yeah.
the texture in your mouth. So and you don't, these things aren't more doughy or
No, and I'm still slim.
Yes, she just looks amazing. So we're going for another break, and when we come back, I believe this is our last one, right, Anisha? And sadly, it's our last 10-minute session, so we'll be back right after this break with Chef Amanda Hamer.
Think you have what it takes to bring value to the community? The TCN TV network is expanding and now accepting TV show proposals. Here's an opportunity to build celebrity status and become part of an elite group of community advocates that are focused on building, strengthening, and empowering our community in a positive way. Are you interested in embarking on a new adventure? TCN TV is searching for people interested in opportunities to change the conversation and pave an unforgettable legacy. If you feel you have something of value to offer, send a written show proposal to shows@mytcntv.com.
Are you retiring smart? Make your home's equity work for you. With your home's equity and our 30 years of experience, the Retire Smart Properties team can help you achieve the quality of life you've always wanted. Our services are 360 degrees. We'll give you advice, take care of staging and selling, and help you find the perfect home and community to transition to. It's time to enjoy the retirement lifestyle you deserve. Visit our website today to learn how you can use your home to retire comfortably. The Retire Smart Properties team, powered by RE/MAX West.
And we're back with Chef Amanda Hamer. Thank you so much for coming. Now, in this part, we follow our passions, or we hope to follow our passions. And that's what sets Amanda apart from many people, is that she found something that moved her, and she went towards it. And she educated herself in that, and she's been practicing this for a quarter of a century.
Yeah.
That's absolutely amazing. But when the people who are fortunate enough to follow their passions, oftentimes it ends up being a hobby or something they do on the side, not how they live, not how they earn their money. Mm-hmm. And I also find that's very inspiring, that you took something that you love and you've made it your
Yes.
mainstay, you've made
Yes.
it your breadwinner. So that's phenomenal. And part of that would be, exposing yourself, going out into the industry, but now you've expanded into catering. And as I said, I saw a video of this tremendous table, from the tablecloths to the plates to you can see everything is so thoughtful and so well thought out. And on screen you'll see a picture of one of Amanda's many setups, and you can see the love and the pride and the care and the thought that has gone into that. And so I applaud you, and I think it's so tremendous that you've monetized your passion and you've made it work for you in terms of keeping you. And what you do every day is what you love. So
Absolutely.
Congratulations on that. That is so tremendous. So tell us a little bit about your catering business.
So, like I mentioned before, when I met Saron, we decided to collaborate, and we're trying to branch out, and we want to get a spot, a location.
Okay.
We're in the process of doing that, and we have our business plan ready. But we're just trying to get people to taste our foods, because we have a menu.
Okay.
We have a dessert menu, and we just want to push it out there. We were trying to hone in on this one dish that we love so much. It's the plantain lasagna. Has no carbs, plantain. It's got ground beef. It's got spices, and I know, girl, and tomatoes and shadow benny, and yeah.
Isn't shadow benny is it kind of like an egg?
No, shadow benny is a herb. It's kind of
herb.
like
Okay.
cilantro.
The spice, okay.
Yeah.
I love cilantro.
Yeah,
For
me
whoever
too.
doesn't like cilantro, I don't even care about you people. Cilantro is like one of my
I
favorite
think they're
tastes.
cousins. Yeah, it's so fresh.
Yeah,
right?
that's exactly it. I remember the first time I experienced it. It was in a salsa, and they had cut up the cilantro and put it in the salsa, and I just kept saying, this tastes so fresh. Every time I take a bite, it tastes like a spring day.
Yeah.
But then I read this really interesting article that apparently cilantro is one of those things people love or they
really hate. Yeah.
They completely loathe it. And they were talking about that for some people, cilantro tastes like soap.
Yes.
And funny enough, even though I am a cilantro lover, I get it. I can actually get where that comes, but I
love it too.
So
I think celery tastes like soap.
I don't think celery tastes like anything anyone should ever have. I like it for the texture. So again, I'm sorry, you totally threw me off. A plantain lasagna.
I mean, this is not new. I think the Spanish did it. The Spanish people do it, but we're going to take it and just elevate it to another level, because I made it for a party one time, and people were like, what? What is this? So I'm like,
next
level.
next level.
Yeah.
And so the events that you cater, do you have a specific type of event that you cater? Is there a number that you cater for? Like, what's the biggest amount that you've ever catered for?
Well, right now, because there's only two of us and we've got to hire other people until we get, bigger, there's just the two of us. And sometimes I say to my kids, roll up your sleeves and come help. So come wash some dishes and start serving. So right now, we can only manage about maybe 50 people catering style. But desserts, we can probably do about 100 or so. Depending on what it is, if they want us to cater a wedding table or something like that.
Okay, and if Anisha can pull up some of those cakes, I would love to taste one.
So this one I did for Roger Dundas, if those you guys who know. This was his 50th birthday.
Okay.
Yes, I think it was his 50th. Yeah.
Okay, and this one here, it's
this one is just, I love when people say, you know what, just make me a cake and just be creative. And I just came up with this idea.
Oh, so sometimes you just get a blank check and it's like, make me something. And then I think, yes, that one. I was hoping that one would be next. It is so sweet.
Thank you.
So this was a set of twins?
Yeah, she was having twins and she wanted something. This is for Trudy.
Okay, amazing. So your cakes are like, that is gorgeous.
I just did that like 3 days ago.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So that's a brand new cake.
Yeah.
And so how long does it take, between ordering and getting your cake?
Okay, so listen up, because a lot of people don't understand. It takes time. I've got to plan it, then I've got to go get the ingredients, then I got to come home and bake it, then I got to let it cool, then I got to put the icing on it, and then I got to decorate it. Then it's got to set, so it's got to go back into the fridge.
Okay.
And then you've got to pick it up, or I deliver it or whatever. So it takes time. So if you want a cake tomorrow, it cannot be done. Please give me time.
Yeah. And Amanda, though, that's to your credit, because when you're very, very good at something, you make it look easy.
No, it's not easy.
But that's the talent level. Like you make it look so smooth, and she can bang one of those out for us tomorrow. No, it's not going to happen. So how many days in advance do you need your cakes ordered?
Because I get so many orders and I have to plug you in, I would like a week's notice at least.
Okay, so a week's notice for Edible Bliss 11. And speaking of that, before we do run out of time, and I haven't asked you, Edible Bliss 11.
Yes.
Is that the year it was incorporated?
No, the number 11 is very spiritual to me, and it just means, for me, I see it a lot, and it just means that I'm on the right path in life.
The connection with the universe. Exactly. So.
And I also have a cookbook coming out. I'm just tweaking a couple things because I had written some stuff about my mom in there, but unfortunately she passed in February, and so I have to rewrite some stuff, and then my oven at home wasn't working. So I didn't want to write these recipes and then the oven temperatures were off. So there's just a lot of things that I need to tweak before I actually send it off to the publisher. But yes, I have a cookbook coming out.
Okay, and do you have a name for it already, or we'll look out for that?
Well, I was just going to call it Edible Bliss, but maybe now I'm going to think about another name.
Okay.
But I also wanted to shout out a very special person who helped jumpstart the book. His name was Jason.
Hey, Jason.
Hi, Jason. He actually inspired me, and he was very supportive, and
Well, that's amazing. And so you've gone from student to working in restaurants and industries. Now you have your own catering company. You have a cookbook coming out. And for me, this is what is inspirational. And this is what I'm hoping this platform can do for you. It's not mine, it's ours. And it's people like Amanda that let us know that it's possible, it's real.
So possible. Yeah.
Walk towards your dreams with confidence. Walk towards your dreams with determination, because it can become your reality.
Absolutely.
And for anyone out there who loves food and loves to create, Amanda's contact information is on this video. You'll find it in the comments as well. Reach out to her. She's happy to direct you, and just by following her, you'll be inspired.
Thank you.
I feel especially blessed to know the people that I know, and to be inspired by people like you. Who
Thank you.
Like I said, I met her and she had tremendous impact on me. You can feel Amanda's energy when she's in the room, especially when she's around her food. Like you feel it. There's a power there. And what I also love is how open you are and how willing you are to share, and I thank you for that. And for the recipes that we had on today, I will get them posted for you by tomorrow underneath the comments. And you can contact Amanda if you need any information or if you'd like to order a cake or have her cater for your next event.
Yes.
She is in Toronto, so
The T dot.
But she's very happy to go to any Caribbean island that you choose. So just send her. I'm always trying, girl. I'm always trying.
You got
So,
to.
guys, thank you so much for joining us for this episode of What Matters. Again, I'm here with Chef Amanda Hamer, who's joined us today, and you have made for us today the names of the two things?
A raw vegan carrot cake and a lemon white chocolate.
And lemon
truffle,
white chocolate.
yeah.
So I will be back Tuesday. I will be back next Tuesday at 6 o'clock. Thanks again for joining us, and we will see you then.